Ecological issues, they affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
to be right.
Folks, are you receiving my transmission? Here we are again, part 2, folks. We put a pretty good dent in it this morning, and what did we learn? We learned that Vaughn got chased out of a truck stop for allegedly hanging out in women's bathrooms. Allegedly, someone called. Allegedly. We found out that I'm behind persuading people to dog snatch. And a lot of UFO alien stuff. And day in the life of Solar Marshall. What the heck is he doing? I have no idea. But we're almost halfway through this thing, so I thought we'd continue to chip away. Chip away at the stone, as Aerosmith would say, folks. And we're not even going to waste time talking. We're just going to jump right into it and start watching. Folks, thank you for joining me. Thumbs it up. Come on in. The water's fine and all that good stuff. We're going to pick it up right where we left off this morning, folks. Here we go. Chuck. Anytime now.
Lord have mercy, Sharpie. It's just a St. Bernard. Go lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Now, act your age, not your shoe size. Quit. God, it's just a dog in another car. Who cares? Go lay down. What's the matter with you? Jesus. Slow charging again.
The dog's just becoming more protective of you because you were attacked the other day, I think.
Well, yeah, I know that's what it is, but still, I mean, goddamn. It's just a big old St. Bernard.
Mom, what I want to know is what was Will going to do with your dog if he kidnapped it? I mean, what was he going to do? I don't understand what you do with a kidnapped dog.
Probably kill it. Probably kill it.
Gee, he does.
I mean, they can't let it, I mean, they can't let the dog live. The dog knows who he is, right? So he can't let it live.
Admitted on the internet that he did it, I believe. Didn't you say, Vaughn, that's all admitted to on Facebook or whatever that he did it?
Yeah, no, not Facebook, Discord. I was told he admitted to everything on Discord.
Well, they'll get that metadata, even if it's deleted, they'll get it.
Yeah.
If it's a felony, they will. And he'll pay for it in the long run because he'll have the fines that cover the cost.
Right.
Vaughn, look, I don't know if you can see that word again, but look at John, look who's calling his Don Shipley calling.
So what are you playing it back for? What are you doing that for? Oh, to see if it works? All right. Okay, nobody cares. And the St. Bernard don't care either. Nobody cares. The St. Bernard does not care. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. Go lay down. That St. Bernard don't give you 2 seconds to look. Go lay down. Go lay down. Oh, anyway, and we lost Solar again for some reason. Bon, I bet you miss the Amish bakery. I do. I've always been friends with the Amish. They've always been friends with me. You know, I've always got along splendidly with them. You know, we don't agree on religion, but that's okay. You know, we have a mutual agreement on some things and whatever. But yes, there's been talk about using the dog hair for clothing and shit. Yeah, I saw that. All right, that St. Bernard doesn't care. Calm down. The St. Bernard ain't even looking at you. Calm down. Go lay down. Go lay down. The St. Bernard does not care. Trust me, he don't care. He's not even looking in our direction. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. That's better. It's just a dog. It's just somebody brought their dog with them. Calm down. And boy, he's a big St. Bernard too. Holy shit. And he's slobbering. Oh my God. He's slobbering in the driver's seat. Go lay down. It's just a St. Bernard in somebody's truck. Go lay down. It's not that big a deal. Go lay down. He's not interested in you. He's not even looking in our direction. He's looking somewhere else. He's looking at something else. He's not looking at us. You would have to wait for the changing of the seasons and get shredded hair that you can come out. Oh, you're talking about dog hair. Jesus. I thought you meant get rid of my belly and get shredded. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I'm on the same track now. If I got ripped, I don't think Candace would give a shit, even if I was ripped. She wouldn't care. Candace would rather be with a bunch of guys that are older than me, heavier set than me, and uglier than me in some cases, they said. So I don't know. I don't know. Does Sharpie have PTSD thanks to Will Phil? Yeah, actually, he probably does. He actually probably does. Yeah. Hey, Vaughn, last week the fog froze where I am. No lie. Wow. Damn. That's pretty harsh. That's some cold ass weather, man, when the fog freezes. Excuse me. Did you see that video where the guy went out into the fog and it started burning his lungs? Did you guys see that video? There was more than one, by the way. There was like 2 or 3 videos where they went out into the fog and the fog started freezing or burning their lungs, guys. Did you hear about that shit? That's not fun. I need to do a video on that, I guess. Because that's not fun. That's pretty bad, man. But yeah, I'm going to get my 6-pack back, folks. Don't worry. I'll get it back. I mean, like I said, look at Robert Kennedy. He's 74 years old and he's ripped as fuck. So if he can do it, I can do it. Speedo-ramas. Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, you can go bye-bye too. See you. Knowing me, knowing you. Thoughts on King Charles coming to the USA in April? Let him come. I don't care. Let him come visit. I mean, is he going to change his ways? Fuck no. Is he afraid that the destroyer was coming to take his ass out? Yes. But is he going to change his ways? No. But if he wants to come and visit, yeah, sure. He can come visit. I don't see why not. He can come visit. Vaughn, have you been getting supportive comments on your videos? No, just the opposite. No, just the opposite. I delete about 90% of the comments on my videos because they're 100% negative. So I just delete them. I've just gotten to the point where I just delete the damn comments. I'd like to turn comments off, to be honest with you, but apparently this mobile device, YouTube on a mobile device is so fucking shitty. You can't hardly do nothing. It really sucks. I got to get back on my fucking PC where I can actually do some shit. But yeah, I don't get very supportive comments on my videos. No, I do not. And I usually end up deleting a bunch of them because they're all negative, every one of them. I might get lucky and get 1 or 2 that are positive, but 90 to 95% are usually negative. So, no, I have not dated an Asian woman. No.
Wait, I thought he had 3 Vietnamese girlfriends. And Candace was his
And the worms ate
his
into
girlfriend.
his brain. Do 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 do. Hey you, out there in the cold, always doing what you're told. Can you help me? Hey you, with itchy feet and greasy smile. Something, something all the while. Can you feel me? Can't remember all the lyrics, sorry. Hey you, would you help me to carry the light? Open your heart, I'm coming home. Have you put extra security measures in place to keep Sharpie safe? You could say that. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal what I'm doing, but you could say that. You could say that as a distinct possibility. He put chicks in a blender? Oh my God. Wow. That's not an image I needed to see this morning. I hope Sharpie bit him. I really do. I really do. I hope Sharpie bit his ass. But Sharpie managed to get free somehow and come running back to his daddy. And by the way, folks, let this think, think on this a minute. Would a dog that's being abused by someone, would they run back to him? No. No, they would not, now would they? All right, so obviously Sharpie was not being abused, now was he? So SecularOpinion lied, everybody at THN lied, and Will Phil did more than lie, he broke the law. So, yeah. Can you run through the attempted dog napping story? Dude, I'm exhausted. I'm not going to run through it one more time. Maybe later. Give me a chance to catch up, and I might do it. I think he did way too many drugs. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. That's untelling. Ah. 11:17, folks. My time. I don't know about your time. It is my time. What about people in the outside chat trying to dox me? Isn't that something? They were wrong, but that's beside the point. I don't know why people keep trying to fucking dox where I'm at and stupid shit like that, man. It's crazy. I should let him out for a walk at least once a day. Well, you got to let him out to pee. Duh. We're frying up some bacon and eggs and toast while the husband goes and feeds the animals. Oh, there you go. There you go. $10,000 reward for stealing my dog? That's pretty fucking stupid. Way too many drugs. Yeah, you're probably right. I think people that try to dox me live on my live show are fucking full of drugs too. Right? Knowing me, knowing you. There's nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you. Yep, he does. All right, where you at, Solar? Damn, where'd you go, man? I thought we was gonna make a day of this shit. I got 24 hours I'm paid for. I'm good to go for 24 hours on this shit, and I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it too. Bet on that, because it doesn't stack. See, so you have to use it up. If you don't use it, you lose it, because it don't stack. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So you got to use it up right then. You got to use it up when you buy it. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to use it. Yeah, well, that doesn't sound surprising. Hi, Bomb. Why aren't you on cam? I don't know. Saving bandwidth, I guess. Yeah, there you go. BLTs. There you go. Absolutely. Oh, see, it's sick shit like that, though. That's why they need to be reported. You know, isn't it valid for a month? No, it's valid for 24 hours. I didn't buy a whole month's worth. I only bought for 24 hours. I'm buying it in sections, dude. I'm buying it in sections. Besides, I don't need a whole month. Now, how could my location be compromised if you didn't know where the fuck I was? How could it be compromised? You tell me. Tell me how you're so knowledgeable. Tell me how it works, since you seem to know everything, right? How do you know? How do you know? Tell me, how do you know? Are you parked where I'm parked at? Because that's about the only way you could know. Because I done told you there ain't no tracker on my car. I've had 2 different pieces of software look at it, and I even took it to the cops. So I know there ain't a tracker on my car. So either you're parked here next to me, which means you're stalking my fucking ass. Huh? Right? You parked here with me? I mean, that's
he's got the software, folks. He's two different types of software in the cops. Check this car for air tags. I think what happened, if I remember, is the cop that he did talk to, I think about Todd or whatever, he mentioned the air tags, and the cop's just like, oh, you can see them, just look for them. And that was it. The cop's never, like, you know. Bond's full of shit. What can I say?
It's about the only way you could know.
But he's got the software, folks.
Because I done took my car to the cops. There's no fucking tracker. I think here's what I think it is. You take a guess. You fucking track down all these truck stops, and say, well, the nearest truck stop to where he was at last had a fucking restaurant, right? Is that it? Is that how you do it? Because that's kind of stupid if that's how you did it. Well, if you're here with me, then that means you're stalking my ass, and you need to go to fucking jail, right? And by the way, it's not very funny trying to get my ass killed, now is it? Right? Yeah, the shallow material world, that's right. Yep, the shallow material world. The shallow material world. Hey, YouTube, you know what? You know what's promoting all this stalking? Your ability to let these fuckers make numerous sock accounts on your service. That promotes that activity, YouTube. You understand that, right? You also understand there may be a quiz later on that shit, too. Because there may be. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's true. They stalked me. That's true. They did. You're right. I still can't believe that John went all the way to Ohio. Damn. It's crazy how much AI is used. Yeah, well, they'll do whatever they can to try to fucking figure you out. Because that's how they are. They're fucking evil, man. People are fucking evil. How do you donate? Oh shit, I can answer that. That's easy. There's how you donate right there. There's your link right there. Just click that link right there that I just posted, and then that way you'll be good to go. Yes, well, we don't know, do we? We don't know what he was liable to have done. Anyway, this is how you donate, folks. That's how you donate right there. That's how you donate, right fucking there. That's how you donate. And that donation works whether you're in the United States or whether you're overseas. It works for anything. What do you want, Maggie? What do you want, Maggie? Money. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, Maggie, I wish I never left your face. You left me away from home, but you said you could be alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurts. You miss me singing? Yeah, I tried to sing that one, but that one's a little high, so we're not going to worry about that one. I'll have to try an octave lower. Let me serenade you. Let me entertain you. You miss my singing? Well, I got a whole channel dedicated to karaoke. You know that, right? Huh? You know I got a whole channel dedicated to fucking karaoke, man. One of my Odyssey channels is nothing but karaoke. You can go listen to me sing all the time. You can even put them on a loop, man. What? What's the matter now? You just absolutely gobsmacked about these dogs, but you can't do nothing about these other dogs. They're in their own car. They're not bothering you. So there's nothing you can do about it, even if you want it. All right. Jeez. Can I email you a link to it? Yes. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. But the fool on the hill and the sun singing down with a word in his head and a word running round. Sharpie, would you quit it with the Saint Bernard? The Saint Bernard does not give a shit about you. He doesn't care. He does not care. He's not even looking in our general direction. Oh, you're barking at another dog, I guess. Are you barking at something else? What are you barking at? Damn. My army of semi-trucks is whittled down to nothing. Yeah. I hope they all come back tonight. I need that wind break. I definitely need that wind break. You need some water? You need some water? No? Okay, well, go lay down. No, you're not going outside. Not if you're barking at shit. You get back in there and lay down. You're not going out while there's other dogs out there. You'll start a bunch of shit that I don't want to have to stop. Come on, get back there and lay down. That's your favorite Beatles song, Fool on the Hill? Yeah. Yeah, let me send you a link. I'm going to have to pause for a second. Let's see here. You know, I have not broached that subject with them. I have not broached the subject of alcohol or drugs or tobacco. I'm going to preliminary say yes with conditions. I think what would have to be, what it would have to be is you would have to seek them out and ask them directly what you can and cannot do. Because if you're representing freedom religion when you're out in public, at least the way they've instilled it to me, if I'm out in public, I represent them when I'm out in public. And so therefore I have to do what's right. I can't sit there and be a horse's ass. I can't I have to put on a good front for them, because I'm representing them when I'm out in public. So when I'm representing the gods of creation, I need to be a good boy. I need to, do not lie, do not cheat, do not steal, do not covet, do not do whatever. I have to fly right, in other words, because I'm representing them. See, I'm not necessarily representing me. I'm representing them. And so as a result, I have to do what's right, man. So Jason dressed as a cat girl. Huh. Well, do whatever you want there, dude. Whatever turns you on, man. You're so allowed to possess but not sell. Well, like I said, I would not condone it, but then I represent them and I have to fly right. So, I mean, you got to clear that with them. You get with the gods and goddesses of freedom religion and see what they say. If they say it's okay for you to do it, then fine, do it. But I would not do it personally. I heard Revelation News is going to be homeless soon. Do you have any advice for him? Get an apartment? I mean, what do you want me to say? Rev will go to a shelter. Why? He's not broke. He's got money. Why would he go to a shelter? Jason has multiple personality disorder, and one of them is a demonic cat, so pray for a cure. Oh, okay. Do you think the gods can fix Jason's proclivity to dress and act like a female? I don't know. I thought it was all just a put on. I didn't know he was serious about that shit. If he's serious about that shit, then he's got a real problem now, doesn't he? Vaughn, why haven't you bought a cooler and a propane stove yet? Because I haven't had any money, dude. Every penny of my money has to go for gas. You don't seem to understand that, I guess. However, if you will donate to my PayPal and put a little note in there, hey, this is for a Coleman stove and an Igloo a cooler, then I will get those things. But make sure you give me enough money to get them, of course. But if you give me the money and you put in there, get you a Coleman stove and get you an Igloo cooler, I will do that. I will buy them. If you put a little note in there, I will do whatever it is you tell me to do within reason, of course. Ball and the Mega Million, but that may not be this year. That may not be next year. It might not be 100 years from now. Maybe 100 years from now I win it. Now who knows? And you say, well, Vaughn, you can't live 100 years. The fuck I can't. You heard what Xi Jinping and Putin were saying? They're saying now they might be able to extend our fucking life to 150 years, folks. Did you hear that? Did you overhear that conversation? They might be able to extend our lives to over 150 years, guys. Isn't that crazy? But for those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Putin and Xi Jinping were caught on a hot mic talking about various things. And the subject came up of longevity, and Putin and Xi were talking about how technology is there now that will allow possibly to extend our lives to 150 years. So my favorite karaoke of all time was Symphony of Destruction. Yes. What do you mean I don't pay my bills?
Wrong song. Wrong song.
What do you mean I don't go to church?
That's Peace Sells.
What do you mean I don't talk to God? I talk to him every day. What do you mean I don't support the system? I go to college when I have to.
It was court.
Be honest, did J-Dubs have feelings for Shani? Did he ever mention her? I have no idea. Do you think Shani and J-Dubs would get together? Oh, God, I don't know. That would be an interesting pair, wouldn't it? You can trust me. Yeah, I heard about that one, too. I've had people say that to me, too. You can trust me, Vaughn. Yeah, yeah, for about 2 seconds. I will show my face, okay? That don't mean anything, though. I mean, people have shown their face, and then as soon as I bring them up on doc, they porn bomb me. I did run out on your Spectrum contract. Not necessarily. But in my fairness, in fairness to me, I mean, I thought that when I started a new contract, that the old contract would have been paid off. But apparently that is not the case. And I do not know why the fuck that is. Because it's that way in everything else on the planet. But then you get to a mobile phone, and then suddenly that's not the case. And it's like, what the fuck? That is so weird. Why the fuck is it that way? And the answer is, I do not know. I do not know. using me to make Shanny jealous? I don't know. I don't know. Was he? I don't know. I gave him the link. He can come in here anytime he wants. He's got the link. Why wouldn't they be able to have kids? I mean, isn't John fertile and isn't Shanny fertile, or have they both got fixed, or what? Why can't they have kids? That I don't know. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. The reflex, flex. Permanently undropped. Oh, okay, well, that I do not know, nor do I care. Mom, will your legs go back to normal when you get your six-pack back? No, the lymphedema is an entity unto itself, and it has to be dealt differently. The lymphedema is where your lymph nodes in your extremities swell up. And so obviously that's going to take some kind of special cure, or I heard somebody saying that they might think that lymphedema might be caused by parasites now. That it might be caused by parasites now. So I don't know. I am 34. Oh, God. If I take a chance on you, yeah, okay, I'll take a chance on you. I'll probably regret it, but I'll take a fucking chance on you. Holy shit. I don't know why you went up here. There's nothing up. There's nothing to do, really. There's nothing really to do. There you go. There's you the link. Duran Duran. Yeah, Duran Duran has some good hits, man. Union of the Snake is my favorite Duran Duran song. I think you're going to be fixed soon. You think I'm going to be fixed soon? What do you mean by that, Big Spider? What do you mean by fixed? Because fixed means all kinds of shit. RFK Jr. is flipping the whole healthcare industry upside down. Well, I hope so. I hope that he's fucking doing the right thing. Okay, give me a peace sign. Give me the peace sign there, buddy. Justin, give me the peace sign. That's a thumbs up. I want a peace sign. That's a thumbs up. I want a peace sign. No, that's an okay sign. No, that's a heart sign. Give me a thumb. Golly. Give me the peace sign. 2 fingers. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Just give me 2 thumbs up. Give me 2 thumbs up. Okay, good enough. All right, dude. What's on your mind?
Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too. What's on your mind?
My name is Justin. I do have a channel if anybody wants to subscribe to it.
Nobody will subscribe to it. Why not?
I do retro videos on there.
Yeah?
Stuff like that.
What do you mean? Okay, now what do you mean by retro videos?
I do like TV show commercial, like old fast food commercials and stuff like that.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. So you getting a following yet, or what?
It's probably going to need some more followers, though.
Okay, well, you'll be all right. It takes time. Don't worry about it. It takes time. Mm-hmm. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Just give it time. Don't panic. I'll tell you what helped me. Yeah. I went to all these makeup channels that women did.
Yeah.
And I started being their friend and subscribing to them and talking with them. and said, "Hey, check out my channel if you get a chance." And that's how I initially got popular. I went to I went to these female channels and makeup channels and lifestyle channels and shit like that. All these channels put out by the women. And I said, "Hey, check out my channel," and and I subscribe to you, subscribe to me back, and all that shit. This now, granted, this was years and years ago, but that's how I grew my channel. I just went to all the women channels and said, "Hey, check me out, give me a try," and it helped, and it really helped, man. I got a lot of subs that way, man. But it'll take time, but you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Of course, I recommend going to Odyssey too, because Odyssey's really cool. I like Odyssey.
You think I'm a good fit here, though? Huh?
What's that?
You think I'm a good fit for this channel? Huh?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't see why not.
Yeah, thank you for letting me come up today.
Yeah, no problem, bud. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing really good on panel though.
Well, good. I'm glad.
What the hell's going on with this guy?
Yeah, typically you have to be careful who you brought up, though. Had to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, let me see. Where the hell am I at? What am I doing here?
Anytime you go live, I'm still welcome to come up, right?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Now that I know who you are, sure, I don't care. Yeah, you're cool. Okay. You seem cool to me. Who is the cool new side character?
And I learned how to share screen from StreamYard.
Some of that shit's so negative, though, I have to delete it. Can't keep the negative shit. I got to get rid of it. So yeah, very refreshing. G-Man Simbond, a gift to love. Yeah, there you go. You are doing too much for him, Bon. He owes you money, but you still invite him to your live stream. Well, I figure he'll pay me when the gods make him pay me, or when he chooses to pay me, or whatever. He's got to give me the money. My doggy is sound asleep. It's sawing logs back there, man. It's crashed out to the world. He's sound asleep, buddy. Where's he at?
Look at all the shit just strewn everywhere. I mean, I wouldn't expect any less, but yeah, just sleeping on Von's clothes. Yeah.
He's sound asleep. He's crashed out to the world. Well, he was. Yeah, he's crashed out. I'm gonna let him sleep too. He needs his rest. He's had a busy day, buddy, barking at all these dogs. He's barked at all these dogs. He's had a busy day, right? He's had him a busy day barking at all these dogs. So he needs to rest. He needs to rest. He's had a busy day. Send Reb a link. I want Reb to come on my show. Reb needs to be here. Why don't y'all send him the link to this and tell him to get his ass up here, man. Send him the link to the show so that he knows it's here. And then have him get in the comments, and then I'll give him the link and he can come up. So whatever gets you through the night, it's all right. It's all right. Whatever gets you through the night, it's all right. It's all right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that one didn't have a trailer. Okay. Said it seems a little odd. Oh. I'm still dropping. Why am I still dropping? Why does it keep saying slow charging? I'm not supposed to be slow charging, damn it. It's supposed to be fast charging. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Maybe there is a meaning to it, I mean. But yeah, man, I really miss that property. I miss being able to go out there in the backyard at night and saying, "Hey guys, what's happening? Here's some cool shit I learned about," you know. And then I tell them, and it was just, dudes, if I could have been allowed to record when those two big ships decloaked right over my head, and they're moving low and slow right over my head, and Tim Davis standing right there with me. They're moving low and slow, and they had this little fighter plane that was zigzagging behind them, trying to keep up, I guess, or something. I don't know. So fucking cool, man. And I would have loved to have recorded it, but I didn't have permission. So, I didn't record it. But if I'd have recorded that shit, man, oh my God, you talk about crazy. That would have definitely turned some heads, huh? Will Phil has a listing all ready to go on Facebook Marketplace. I don't care what Will Phil has, because the police are going to arrest his ass, I hope. Is attempted dog rustling a felony? Well, it's theft. It's theft, so I imagine it would be. Ron, what do you think you were last in a movie theater, and what movie was it? Oh, God. That's a good question. I wish I had a good answer. That was a long time ago, man. I don't know. What was the last movie I caught? Oh, yeah. Last movie I caught was Endgame, I think, wasn't it? Wasn't that the last movie I caught? I think it was Endgame. Yeah, it was Endgame. I got the one before that, and I got Endgame. And watching it in the theater with the reaction of the people was amazing. It was amazing, folks. It really was. It really was. What was the one before Endgame? Infinity War? Infinity War, was that what it was called? The one just before Endgame? I think that was Infinity War, wasn't it? Somebody help me out. I can't pause this. I think it was Infinity War. Shanny is gone, so you and Reb and G-Man can rule the roost. Well, like I said, man, I'm 1,000 miles away from that now. So, I mean, y'all should have done this shit back when I was still on the East Coast. Then things might have been different, but I'm too far out. I would need a very sizable donation in order to be able to get back to the East Coast. And not only that, but I'm sure the East Coast is in the throes of a winter storm by now. They never seem to end on the East Coast for some reason. They always seem to the snow and the ice and shit. It always seems to be bad on the East Coast. Always seems to be bad on the East Coast. So, yeah. It cost me $300 to drive from one side to the other. DoorDash pays you. Okay, well, the thing of it is, though, you still got to stop to use the bathroom. Okay, so every time you stop to use the bathroom, that takes up time. When you stop to get gas, that takes up time. It's not even just the money, it's the time involved, too. Because you have to stop places, man. You probably didn't get lost and take a 1 hour detour. Yeah. See, he probably didn't get lost either. Now see, my trip out west here was easy. I just stayed on Route 40. But even on Route 40 is tricky. Like when you're going through Nashville, when you go through Nashville, you got to watch the signs very carefully. Because one moment you're in the right lane for I-40, next moment you're in the left lane for I-40. And if you don't switch those lanes, you're going to be out in Bufu somewhere. All right. Because this one time it switched from the right lane to the left lane. And the right lane would have took me all the way back to the East Coast where I came from if I'd have stayed in the right lane. I had to get in the left lane. So all these motherfuckers, Vaughn's in the left lane, Vaughn's in the left lane. You have to be in the left lane for I-40, particularly when you're going through Nashville. Yes, you fucking do. Or you're going to end up going all the way back to fucking Pennsylvania. That's the way it's designed. It's designed that way. I don't make the rules. I didn't make the roads. They made them. So whoever they is, was that McKinley? Fuck, I don't remember. Anyway, whoever made the damn roads, McKinley, fucking Johnson, somebody made the fucking roads. Whoever made the roads. But going through Nashville, it was on the right. Yes, that's true. I-40 was on the right, in the right lane. But in Nashville, it switches to the left lane. And I think it stays in the left lane until you get to like, oh shit. I think it stays in the left lane until you get to Arkansas, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. It's actually a negative integer. Yeah, Eisenhower, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I see. You don't know how freeways work. What, are you calling me a liar? Are you saying I lied when I said that when you go into Nashville, I-40 is in the left fucking lane? And if you take the right lane, which is a right turn only, you fucking circle back around and head back to fucking New Jersey? You can't, are you not hearing my English? Is my English hard to understand? I swear, man. I don't understand people. Bon, I saw a donation on a stream with Rev 2 days ago, and someone donated with your name. Yes, it was a troll. Of course it was a fucking troll. I don't have any money. Hello, how can I donate if I don't have any money? You gotta have money to donate. Hello? Gotta have money to donate. All my money is right there in that gas tank. There's my money. It's in that gas tank sitting there. That's where my money's at. I know how to drive. I've been driving for 40 years. Somewhere around there. No, it'd be more than that. See, I started driving when I was 17. Legally when I turned 18. And I'm 62 now, so that would be over 40 years. That'd be over 40 years. So, yeah, obviously you can't donate to somebody if you ain't got no money. Duh. God. Yeah, maybe it was Eisenhower. Who the fuck now? I don't remember who made the major interstate and shit. What I do know though is that I-40 has a very, very, very long history. And as we all know, I-40 used to be Route 66. Anybody remember that? I-40 used to be Route 66. And part of it still is, kinda. You got all the banners up and stuff from where it used to be Route 66. And there's even still a few signs up that say Route 66. But essentially, it is I-40. And the Route 66 is for memorabilia purposes mostly, really. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the historical aspects of it too. I like that, But when people were saying that I shouldn't be in the left lane, all I did was laugh at their ass because I knew what the signs said. I-40 was in the left lane only. That was I-40. All the other lanes were going to other places. Different roads, with different names on it. But if you wanted to stay on I-40, you stayed in the left lane.
The diaper-wearing faggot.
Period.
At Flubus
And that's why I
Cartel
was in the
donated
left lane.
$5 through Super Chat. Imagine the layers of ripe stank caked into that driver's seat. They are probably smelling that car all the way in San Fran.
Oh yes, to be a fly on the car door window, folks. I imagine it's pretty ripe in there. Wait till summertime comes. At least you can roll down the windows, but man, oh man.
Bye. And you would think people would have known that, but apparently no, they did not. So, okay. Whatever. And like I said, right there in Nashville, big ass fucking sign, I-40 left lane. And then there's, everything else. One was like I-76, I believe it was. And another one was just some random street. But if you're over here in these other lanes, you would have been in East Bufu somewhere. You certainly wouldn't have been on I-40 because I-40 was the left fucking lane. And this thing is still wanting to slow charge. What the hell? I don't know why. Maybe my cord is foobar and I need to go get another cord. Huh? You reckon? Reckon my cord's messed up? God, I hope not. It's a brand new fucking cord, basically. I ain't hardly used the damn thing. But, oh well. 100 years of Route 66. Yeah, there you go. "100 years of Route 66. Yeah, it's like I said, they had a big thing up, a big mural up there about it. And I recorded it, but I don't know. I think, was that in the original batch that I deleted, or is that in the batch that I kept? I can't remember. But there was a big, long thing about Route 66 and I-40 and that. And, a lot of historical shit. But at the time, nobody seemed to think historical shit was important, so I didn't even really worry about it. I thought you guys would like the historical stuff, but apparently not. Nobody ever donated or thumbed it up or anything, so, okay. Vaughn, after years of living in humid conditions, how are you adjusting to the desert? I am worried you might dry up and blow away. Well, you may actually be right on that. I very well could dry up and blow away, but I got a case and a half of water back there, so I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. However, you're right. It is two different types of environment, and there are certain conditions that need to be met in order to survive in those conditions. But I believe that I have properly and adequately prepared for that situation. I mean, I did take survival training after all. So, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll do just fine. And if I don't, then I don't. Yes, East Bufu, right. East Bufu, because when you're going east, it's Bufu. If you're going west, you're still on I-40. You get me? Come on, bumhead, laugh. It's funny. Damn, laugh, people. It's supposed to be funny, damn it. Okay. But yeah, you can't donate if you ain't got no fucking money, dude. Vaughn, are you getting your heart meds filled up? Well, here's the thing. You can't drive and be on medication. Says right on the bottle. So, I gotta wait. I gotta wait till I get me a place. Now, once I get me a place, I'll go get my ticker checked out. I'll get back on medication and I'll be just fine. But until I get all my running done, I'm not going to worry about it. Because you ain't supposed to take it and drive anyway. So there we are. That's it in a nutshell, man. Whatever gets you through the night. Oh, it says reliable. I don't know. Am I reliable, trolls? Am I reliable? Am I reliable? Do 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 do. Wow, it is so much quieter in the chat without all the trolls. That's amazing, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? They must be watching Secular Opinion. Secular Opinion must be live or something. I would take an 80 milligram baby aspirin daily if I were you, but you have to make the choice for yourself. Well, and I've heard stories where the baby aspirin made somebody bad sick too. So I don't, you got to take it with a grain of salt, right? Damn. All them vehicles, I just now noticed, all them vehicles are white. Every damn one of them. All different types, sizes, shapes, and brand names, but they all white. The whole damn row is fucking white cars. It's like, damn, what the fuck? Is it a convention? It's weird, man. Really strange. There's one black car and one gray car in there. Or two gray cars, excuse me. There's a light gray over there. Okay, so there's dark gray, light gray, and a black car looks like over there. And the rest is all fucking white. Like, what the hell?
They're perps,
That's weird.
folks. Perps.
Isn't that weird?
They're following Vaughn.
Coincidental? Okay. If you believe in coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. I stopped believing coincidence a long time ago. A long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. East Boo Foo. Yeah, that's right. That's pretty funny. You get it now? Okay. Okay. Because yeah, man, I mean, if you didn't stay in that far left lane, especially through Nashville, you're going in the wrong direction, brother. Because you're going to turn, and then that's going to be the end of you. You're going back east. All right, you're going to go back east, hanging out with Solar Marshall and shit, who is not on my show because he wanted to go hang out with his brother instead. That's evil, Solar. You ought to. Yeah, well, in reality, though, in truthfulness, he could hang out with his brother anytime. I've only got this fucking live for 24 hours. So technically, yeah, he should have spent it with me instead of his brother because he can be with his brother anytime. But I understand that family comes first. That's the only exception to the rule. Family comes first. That's the way it goes. And so I don't mind. I don't mind. And besides, he can come back. I mean, fuck me, I've got what, 48 fucking hours to go, or not 48 hours, but well, it's a long ass time. I got a long ass time yet. I got several hours yet. Not several hours yet. Maybe it is 40 hours. We're 6 hours in. So maybe it is 40 hours, huh? 40, 43, 44. Watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I told you that I don't do video capture because of my pagan beliefs. We believe drains the soul.
I apologize, folks. I didn't notice OBS just stopped streaming for some reason. So I don't know what went on. I didn't even notice. I'm not sure how long it dropped out. But you didn't miss anything. Just Vaughn singing James Taylor songs. So there's that. We're back. We're back, folks.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, I can say I've heard of that because I have. I don't necessarily ascribe to that. Of course, by the same token, I've seen stories and even video where ghosts have used mirrors to, do things, but those were mirrors, not cameras. So, but I can see where you could think the camera and a mirror would be kind of similar. I get that. I'm not stupid. But I don't necessarily ascribe to that, but I can see the point where some might believe that. It is what it is. So, okay. Mom, who was your first crush? Her name was Angie, and she was elementary school. That was quick, wasn't it? And you say, well, Vaughn, how the fuck do you remember all the way back to elementary school? Ancient Chinese secret. Speaking of classic commercials, ancient Chinese secret. What's up, Lone 06 69? What's going on, man? What are you doing? Angie was cute? Yes, Angie was cute. She was trolling and catfishing the shit out of me in school, though. Because at the time, I had acne real bad. So I didn't have too many hopes of getting anybody because I had acne really bad. I had acne so bad I had to get hospitalized, and they put me on a real powerful drug called Vibramycin to kill it. Yeah, it was trolling and catfishing back in its day. Basically the same thing. She would tease it, teasing. It would be called teasing, I guess, back then. She was teasing me and shit, but she wasn't serious. She wasn't serious. Angie, Angie, when will those ladies appear? With no loving in our soul and no money in our hope, we can say we never tried. I butchered those lyrics. I don't think those are the right lyrics.
This is a little too mellow for me.
Did I go turn around? After I get out of this rough patch, hopefully everything will turn around and everything will be fine again. But, as Tom Petty says, the waiting is the hardest part. So I gotta wait. I'm gotta wait. Gotta wait, dude. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Hurry up and wait. That's the military motto. Hurry up and wait. Hurry, don't be late. I can hardly wait, I said to myself when we're on. We go dancing in the park, dancing in the dark, walking through the park and reminiscing. Who sang it? What's the name of the song?
Vaughn's life through song.
Vaughn just...
It's like he was raised by a classic rock radio station. It's just... What was that TV show? Was it in the 90s? Early 90s? And it's like, I can't even remember really the premise. I see the guy that starred in it. But it's like in his head, like everything relates back to an old like television show. He was a kid. It's kind of like Vaughn, but it just goes to clips of like retro TV shows. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think it lasted very long. Anyways.
Don't dye your hair blue. I'll have to unsub. I will not dye my hair blue. That'll never happen. But there is a song called "Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue." That's a song that was out in the 70s. Google that song. It's a good song. Don't it make my brown eyes blue? I forget who did. Who was that? Carpenter? Was that the Carpenter chick? Karen Carpenter, I think. Is that her name? Karen Carpenter? Might have been the Karen Carpenter. I don't know. Little River Band. Yeah. Oh, Little River Band for the other song I did. Yeah. Yeah. Reminiscing. Yeah. Little River Band for Reminiscing. Very good. All right. I kind of gave it away there at the end, didn't I? But I still didn't give away the band though. I don't want to hear about your brown eye. Yeah, there you go. Well, different brown eyes. My eyes are really brown though. You notice that? They're actually brown. What is my favorite Madonna song? Oh God, that's a good question. Because Madonna had some cool songs. I don't know. There's a few good songs. Actually, there's some Britney Spears songs that I like.
Oh God, please.
More so than Madonna. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Sit here and sing.
And a Happy New Year.
Like what?
Huh, doggy? Yes. Gonna have Godzilla on your hands, man. Oh shit. What are they stuffed with? You don't know what a stuffed pepper is? 21? Come on, 21. 21 grams. No, let's go. Not going over there. They're going over here. Going over here. Going over here. We're not going to bother people. Go over here and use the bathroom. Go over here and use the bathroom. Out of the way. You got to be out of the way, Jose. All right, let me see here. Okay, so what the gods are doing is they are keeping me humble by making damn sure that I am reliant on other people for support. That's just the way it is. Okay, that's not. I'm not. I don't think the gods are punishing me, because I think if they were punishing me, it would be a hell of a lot worse. Believe me, the gods know how to punish me in such a way to where I would definitely get the fucking message, okay? This is not a punishment per se. This is the rough patch. This is a means to an end, okay? I'm here because I'm I need to be reliant on others. I'm here because there's things that have to fall into place before other things can happen. And so that's basically it in a nutshell. All right? You understand? I hope you understand what I'm getting at, because sometimes it's hard for me to explain this stuff. I do my best. I even told the gods, I said, "You picked me as your spokesman? Are you fucking serious?" But they did. They picked me. I don't know why. Maybe Superman was on vacation or some shit, but they picked me. All right, so I got to do the best that I can fucking do, right? That's just the way it is. I can turn a gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. I can build a castle with a single grain of sand. I can make a ship sail on dry land. But my life isn't complete and I'm so blue. 'Cause I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, babe. I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, babe. I can't get next to you. Aha! The listener, remember to stay humble, brother. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do. But the gods are eternal and you are eternal. Temporary, you mean. So you're sealed in a timeline for a mortal. Yeah, well, they know my timeline, they know my limits, and they'll fix that shit. Don't panic, okay? They'll fix that shit, all right? It'll be okay. They apparently know that I am a finite creature, and they will fix it accordingly, okay? It'll all be good, man. When they get done, everything will be put back the way it needs to be. Whether I go back to Kentucky, whether I start something new here, doesn't fucking matter. They're going to restore everything back to me, or the equivalent thereof. Would I prefer to be back in Kentucky? I don't know. I mean, I miss my ET friends. I miss seeing them huge base ships flying low and slow over my head. That's just fucking awesome to see. So I do miss that. But, the ETs can come to me. I don't necessarily have to be with them. They can come to me. So, I mean, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It just depends. We are the universe experiencing itself. Yes, we are star stuff. Yes, that is true. We are star stuff. Yes, indeed. We are indeed. We are indeed star stuff. I think you have to be proactive and petition them to unseal you. I don't presume to speak for the gods out of turn, and I'm pretty sure I have no more power than you have in that regard. But I mean, I do have the ear of the gods. It's true, but I don't know. Will you return to Earth or another place when the destroyer hits? That's a good question. That's a good question. And the answer is I do not know. Now, the destroyer that's coming, though, ain't coming for everybody, okay? It's not going to wipe out everyone on Earth, which is what it's done every 37,000 years. This time, though, according to the gods and goddesses of freedom religion, this time is taking out the elite families. The purpose of the destroyer this time is to liberate humankind from elite control. That's the whole point, okay? That's the whole point. And that's what I voted for. And so, that's what they're going to do. Because I actually petitioned on behalf of humanity. I said, now look, these elite families, they've had control of humanity for thousands of years. We need a break. We need a chance to see if we can actually pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. And to my astonishment, the gods agreed. They said, okay, the destroyer will not destroy all of humanity this time, like it has done in previous times. This time, it will only take out the elites, and it will leave everybody else intact. Living in a car and telling people you're so much better than everyone else. No, I did not say that. I did not say that. Where did I say that? Hey, everybody in the fucking outside chat, did I ever say that I was better than anybody else? Can anybody show me a video where I've ever said that I was better than anybody else? No, in fact, the opposite, haven't I? In fact, I'm on record saying I'm dirt, haven't I? Yeah, buddy. I am dirt, man. Did I vote in the last election? Yes, I did. I voted for an independent party. I voted for the Constitution Party. Any visions from the gods? No, I'm in this stupid rough patch, and I guess it's a communications blackout or something, because I haven't got very much anything really. So I mean, I'm waiting for that too, because I'm waiting to get back to seeing the visions and talking and having them show me cool shit. That's what I miss. I miss them showing me cool shit, because that's what I miss. Because that is just, it's awesome, man. It's, they took me outside of time and space and showed me my entire timeline from beginning to possibly the end, although I didn't get to see that because that was all blurred out.
Oh my!
But I got to see the beginning and see right up until current day, and it was wild to see, man. It was crazy. But what they showed me how everything all interacts with each other. They showed me where there was times when they could have intervened but would not, because it would have went against my free will. That's what's so cool about these. They will not go against your free will at all. Period. Zero. You tell them, hey, Gods and Goddesses of Freedom Religion, fuck off and die. They will fucking leave you. They will fucking leave you, and that'll be the end of it. That's how they are. They're just that matter of fact, They will not fuck with you. If you don't want nothing to do with them no more, just say so, and that's the end. Boom, done. It's crazy. It's crazy how they are. This is nothing like typical religious belief at all. It is totally different from any kind of religion you could possibly ever think of. And that's what makes it so cool. That's what makes it so awesome. Freedom religion is the best religion on earth, man. Yeah, Randall Terry, right. Correct. Thank you for reminding me. Damn, I was having brain lock there for a second. Kentucky voting record shows that I did not vote. That does not surprise me, because when I called Clay M's office and looked for my child support records, I couldn't find them either. When I called up to London, Kentucky about my food stamps, couldn't find the records on that either. In fact, everywhere I call, I can't find records about me. Isn't that weird? Isn't that neat? Isn't that crazy? I wonder why that is. I wonder why that shit is. Something is going on, huh? Because I can't seem to find no records of no kind. Isn't that amazing? Must be something going on, huh? Shadow voting banned. No, we were allowed to vote for third parties. Supposed to be. Supposed to be allowed to vote for third party. You're thinking of midterms. Midterms, I'm not allowed to vote because I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm registered independent. You're thinking of the midterms. See, midterms, registered independent can't vote. Only Republicans and Democrats. What does that say about the system, guys? When an independent can't vote, isn't that messed up? That's messed up, ain't it? Now, see, if everybody had voted for Randall Terry would be president right now. I voted for Vaughn in 2024. Well, thank you for your vote. I appreciate that. I do. I really do appreciate what few votes I did get. I really do. You know, because I would have went in there and I would have absolutely cleaned house. I would have. But I didn't get in there, so, you know. But if I could have gotten in there, I would have. And I would have cleaned house, and everything would have been a lot different. That's for sure. It would have been a lot different. But yeah, isn't it interesting? You call Clay M's office and say, hey, yeah, where's Vonhelton's child support records? We know he started it because it was the judge told him to start the records. Where the fuck are they? Oh, well, we don't have any records of Mr. Vonhelton. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that amazing? They call London, Kentucky about the food stamps. Yeah, where's all my documents on food stamps? Well, we can't seem to find them, Mr. Vonhelton. Well, gee, isn't that amazing? And you call several other places. Hey, where's the documents on this? Where's the documents? Oh, we can't seem to find them. Well, isn't that something? Isn't that amazing? I wonder why that is. Anybody want to know why that is? Yeah, if I had a job, 7 days of streaming. Actually, 7/21/23, to be exact. Isn't there a website for that? I don't know. I know Vaughn keeps up to date on political issues. You bet your ass. I talk about them on my channel every day. So yeah. After so many months, they become expunged. Yes and no. All legal documents are supposed to be kept for 7 years minimum. Now, there are some documents that are kept even longer than 7 years, but typically 7 years minimum. So, no, the documents should have been there, and they're not there. They're just not there, folks. None of them are there. Nothing. Blanks. It's like the damn Epstein files that we got. None but black squares. None but black squares. Yes, Lono 69. Everybody that was guilty of treason would be in Gitmo right now for it. Everybody. I wouldn't care. I would not give a shit. I would throw them all in prison. Every damn one of them. But I didn't become president, so oh well. Shit happens. Shit happens. Just got back. The church had pallets of boxes of bananas. Bananas, huh? I wonder why bananas. I'm not at liberty to say that name, but I can say you might be right, but I'm not at liberty to say that name. But you may be right. I may be crazy. Oh, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights. Don't try to change me. You may be wrong, but all I know, you may be right. Isn't that a great song? I love that song. That's a good song. Your records have been redacted. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how that works? Ain't that amazing? Isn't it ironic? We have an app for that. I'm sure there's an app out there somewhere. Let's delete all of Vonhelton's shit. There's an app out there somewhere. But yes, I try to stay updated on all the political issues as best I can. Trying to. Tried to. Oh, I know who you are. You got to go bye-bye. See ya. Have a nice life. Yeah, I keep up to I try, I'm not perfect, but I try to keep up to date on the political issues, on religious stuff that's going on, the ET stuff that's going on, various and sundry other things that are going on. I try my level best to keep up to date on what is going on in the world. I don't always succeed, but I try my best. Actually, I could use all the donations I could get right about now, to be honest. I could use that because I have to pay. I have to pay to park and I have to pay for internet. So, my need for donations has increased quite a bit, sadly. But that's just the way it is. That's the harsh reality that I live in. That's the way it goes. Yeah, well, it could be. It could very well be, but like I said, we're not going to mention that name, and we're gonna keep that to ourselves. But yes, as far as donations, oh, you got $14 to last you till Friday. Damn, you sound like me, dude. Fuck. I got $14 to put in my gas tank. Then I'm gonna be fucking walking. You sound like me, dude. Shit. What about the hemp stuff? When you do some digging, and you got to do some real digging, but if you do enough digging, you find out that hemp used to be used for all kinds of shit, man. They used to make clothing out of it. They used to make rope out of it. They used to make all kinds of shit out of hemp, dude. It was crazy. Hemp was used all over the place for all kinds of stuff. How do I donate? I will give you the link, sir. I will give you the link. Hold on 1 second. I have to exit stage left real quick. And I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I represent the gods and goddesses of creation. And as long as I represent them, I have to be above board. I have to be top shelf. I cannot lie, cheat, steal. I cannot covet other people's shit. I have to be the absolute best that I could possibly fucking be because I represent them, not me. And I'm a poet and don't know it. Back in the day when there was Target stores, I think you could take a scan done and scan the things you wanted for a gift list. Is Target even still around? I don't know. I guess they're gone. I don't know. I don't know. Is Target still around? I know they used to be. Well, I'm a young, running free, a little bit better than I used to be, 'cause I'm alive. Alive, why, yeah. I'm alive. Alive, why, yeah. Von's still sealed, but if he wasn't, they closed all the Target stores. Damn. Oh, well. Von's still sealed, but if he wasn't, Toad would be low priority. He should explode charity first. I want to get enough money to where that I can go get my property back and, hopefully Bubby is still in the pound. I'll go get him out of the pound. Of course, it's been 6 months, so maybe he's not there anymore. But maybe the gods will protect him. The gods may protect that dog so I can go get him back. You never know. You just never know, okay? But I don't know. I don't know if I should go back to Kentucky and get my property back, or if I just, pick one of these states here, either Nevada or Arizona or Arkansas or California or something, and just make a new go of it here. I don't know which to do. But, whatever the gods lead me to do is what I'll do. How about that? I'll do it that way, right? Circuit City just opened at my house. Oh, well, very good. Are you a pothead? No. I'm vehemently anti-drug. I was a member of DARE, and I was a member of Nancy Reagan's Just Say No. So no, I am not a druggie. I had a friend of mine, we'll call him Mike, died of a heroin overdose right in my arms. And that changed me dramatically. So, yeah. So, yeah. Why are you staring at me? Why are you looking at me for? What do you want? You just were outside. Get your butt back there and relax. Come on, get back here and relax, dude. They're opening up Circuit City stores again. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm still sealed, man. I'm still sealed till whatever time the gods wish to unseal me. And if the gods unseal me, well, that's just going to be interesting. Let's put it that way. That should be very interesting. Let's put it that way. Hey, we got some color in our line now. It ain't all white. Got a blue one and a red one and another black one all the way down. And we got a red truck in there. And so, yeah, we got some color showing up. All right. All right. Dude, you need a breath mint. Sealed. I'm sealed to the time of the end. Bro. I don't know about till the time of the end. I think I'm just sealed until this fucking rough patch is over with. Major pothead. Well, hey, we'll go for what you know, bro. But not me. Like I said, I represent the gods and goddesses of creation. I have to keep my shit squeaky clean, Nobody can come on me and say, well, you did this, you did that. I can say, nope, I never did. Because I'm not doing it now. Vaughn, do you think you're being GPS tracked? Well, considering the fact that I have a brand new phone, no. Because remember, my original phone swelled up as big as a balloon and had to be done away with. And so I'm on a new phone, so no, they're not tracking my new phone. I worked with some people, Johnny, but I'm not at liberty to discuss that. I signed NDAs, dude. If the gods unseal you, will you work out and get a job? Get a job? Why do I need to get a job? Wouldn't it be more important to go after the pros and get my inheritance back? Is this the real Jason Ergoff? I wonder. Okay, Mr. Vaughn, I sent a test by PayPal. Hope it's there. All right, sir, I will check. Hang on just a moment. Hang on just a moment. Yes, sir, I got it. Yes, sir, I got it. You think I got a tracker in Jersey? Well, I can always stop by the police place here and check it, have the police here check it. But I mean, goddamn, I had it checked in Jersey, I had it checked in Arkansas. But I guess I can get the police to check here and see if they can find it. If there's a tracker on it, they'll find it. Trust me, they will find it. Jason, it has been, what, 20 fucking years since I last talked to you? 20 fucking years? So I guess you're going to have to forgive me, right?
20 years? What?
All right, Mr. Murphy, I appreciate your help, sir. I really do. I thank you, and you have a wonderful evening. Ever consider work as a crisis actor? Maybe work on the inside, taking them down. Well, the problem is that once you get in there, you find out that you're not in control. Everybody else is controlled, but not you. That's the problem. Did John buy your phone? No, I bought my phone, and I got my phone long after the altercation with John. So, of course, my old phone was going to explode, which wasn't very funny. So it's a good thing I had it done when I did. Yeah, there ain't nobody really controlling me, is there? That's true. You have a point there. You have a point there. Because I'd be handing out lawsuits like fucking candy. There'd be lawsuits flying everywhere, bro, if I was in charge. That's a fact. That's a fact. If someone knows your number, can someone track it back? As far as I know, nobody knows this number. This is a new number. So as far as I know, nobody knows this number. Is John still trying to SA you? No, as far as I know, no. I'm trying to think of what SA means. Fuck me. Trying to remember what the hell that means. You think John will make a good couple with Shanny now that she's single? Dude, I don't know. I'm not a YouTube troll. You gotta ask YouTube trolls that shit. They seem to know that shit better than I do. There's apps for parents on spouses to track their phones. Did you have them check your car? Yes, I just told you, man. I went to the police department in Ohio, and plus I had some software put on my phone, and it came up clean.
He's got
So
the
I don't
software,
know.
folks. He's got the software. He
We'll
has the technology.
check. I'll go to the police tomorrow and get it checked. Better stay away from my Shan. Well, whatever, dude. The best looking race. You've been stuck in Cambodia? Holy shit. I said I got software on my phone, dude. Got software on my phone, dude. The best looking race. Well, now see, that would get me labeled a racist if I said something like that. But I will say that I have an affinity for Asian women. I can say that honestly. I can say honestly that I have an affinity for Asian women. Don't know why. I've had it since I was a little tiny boy. Even before martial arts, I've always had an affinity for Asian women. That's just the way it is. I know John better than most. Well, yeah, I know him a little too well now, don't I? But shit happens, you know. Did you have the chops check your... Yes, I had them check my car, dude. That's what I fucking... Oh, my God. Yes, the cops checked my car in Ohio. Nobody knows my phone number. Stop. Nobody knows my phone number. The phone don't work anyway. Well, like I said, even before I got into martial arts, even before I got of age, as they say, when I was a little boy, I had an affinity for Asian chicks. I just always have. And that's just one of those things, man, you know? And the fact that they take care of themselves, matters a lot too, because they always take care of themselves, you know? Someone should buy my car a dash cam. I saw one of them the other day. I saw a dash cam. And is it because Asian women are submissive? No, well, maybe. I don't. That may be one factor, but that's not the only factor. It's the looks, particularly Chinese eyes. For some reason, I am extremely drawn to Chinese eyes. Don't know why. It's just a thing. I found that Asian girls only shower once a week and smell like... Oh, really? You found that out? Damn, I didn't know that. That's not... Are we talking about the same Asians here? I'm talking about yellow skin Asian. I'm not talking about the British version of Asian, which is just another name for Muslim. That's not the one. That's not the Asians I'm talking about. When I talk about Asians, I'm talking about real Asians, yellow-skinned people, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese. That's the Asians I'm referring to. Muslims, I do not call Asian. They are called Middle Eastern, not Asian. Why the Brits call Muslims Asians, I have no clue. Not an idea. No way. Don't know. Steer clear of Cambodian women. I'm Cambodian. My wife only cooks once a month and only makes fish gut. Damn, bro. That's harsh. You better run. She's about to hit you over the head with a frying pan any second. Oh, shit. Watch out. Watch out. She's going to sneak up behind you and bang you over the head, man. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon his head. Do, 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 do. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that he was dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Speaking of the Beatles, we were talking about the Beatles earlier. So there's the Beatles. She's going to sneak up behind you and wham, that's going to be it, man. You're going to get nailed. Unless they want to be, yeah, pretty much. Dash cam. Yeah, but yeah, I was looking at those dash cams and, oh, fuck me, they're expensive. But it'd be cool to have. But they're expensive. They're not cheap. But it'd be cool to have. What? What's the matter? What's the matter, Mr. Gray Hairs? You got gray hairs on your chin, Sharpie. You know what that means, don't you? That means you're getting old like me, silly Billy. You and me is getting... Holy shit, I've been disconnected here. What the fuck? I got to reconnect this sumbitch or I will be out of power. I have the power! I got to get back in power here, man. Got to get... Holy shit, I'm down to 21%. Damn. That reminds me, Vaughn, you need to save money to the women-only island. Men travel there to find a wife. Women throw themselves at the men. Really? Where is this island at, pray tell? Well, yes, maybe so. But, you know, Asians are yellow-skinned people, typically. Not brown-skinned. Brown-skinned is Middle Eastern people. They've always been called Middle East. They've always been called Middle East. From the time I was a little boy, they were called Middle Eastern. They were never called Asians. Asians were always yellow-skinned people. Candace was on the news unit 20 minutes ago. Really? Damn. She was. I wonder why. I wonder why. That's okay. She prefers those guys more than she does her own boyfriend anyway, right? Somebody that tells you they love you and that they want you to respect them is a boyfriend. That's the very definition of a fucking boyfriend. So she could sit there and say I wasn't her boyfriend all day long, but the truth is she was. Do I still do martial arts? Well, I don't know if you'd call it martial arts. I mean, you know, I do some stretching and shit like that, you know, and you know, some slow movements and stuff, but you know, nothing really serious. Nothing really serious. I'm giving my cats to someone who could take care of them. Have you tried to find someone who can take care of Sharpie? I'm taking care of Sharpie just fine, thank you. That's still good to do. Yeah, absolutely. How long are you living in the car? Till I can get out? Till I can get my place? Hopefully that's soon, but you never know. Was Candace really on news unit just a second ago? Really? She was really over there? And if so, why? What was the point? I mean, obviously they're not Christian. I always yell at Sharpie. That is not true. I do not always yell at Sharpie. That is not true. Why are you saying I'm attacking my dog, dude? Like I said, are you really Jason? I'm beginning to wonder. Beginning to wonder. Debating Nick, apparently. Oh, okay. I figured she was going to hang out with Smokey Saint and Lovesick Low since they're over there now. I mean, they're over there now, a bunch of trolls. Some of my trolls is over there. Do you know that? Isn't that crazy? Wonder why that is. Isn't that interesting? Doop. Dude, you did not hear me yell. If you heard me yell, believe me, you would know it. Because half of the fucking planet would have heard me. So no, you did not hear me yell. Vaughn, the real Jason literally called you a PDF file live on his stream last week. Oh, really? Oh, really? Isn't Smokey Saint a kitty diddler? That's what they say. Did he go to jail for it? If he went to jail for it, then yes, he is. Yeah, half the flat earth will be able to hear me. Believe me, if I'm yelling, you'll know it, because you'll definitely know. Oh, he went to jail? Well, if he went to jail, then I'm sorry, but, that's what he is. Sorry, sucks to be him. You go to jail for something, that's what you are. Deal with it. It's just the way it is. Just the way that it is, man. Yeah, half the flat earth can hear me. At least half. At least half. Bowean Island is what the Woman Island of YouTube calls it. Okay, Bowean Island. Well, I'll have to remember that. I'll have to remember that shit. Bowean Island. What about that? That's something else. Bowean Island. Yeah, I could use me about 3 or 4 women.
3 or 4 women.
Because I am a polygamist after all. Maybe about 3 or 4 women. Try to live a decent life if I can. Just ignore me. I'm not 100% sure that's actually Rev. Because I thought his YouTube name was Revelation News. Isn't that Jason's real name, Revelation News? I thought his name was Revelation News. They can hear me screaming all the way down to Rock Castle Church. Yes, buddy, that's right. It's not Rev in chat. I didn't think so. I didn't think it was Rev in chat. Because I'm pretty sure Revelation News is his handle on YouTube. But the real Rev did call me out. Well, the fake Rev and the real Rev can kiss my ass, because I am not that which they speak. In fact, I'm the exact opposite. Because I fucking try to save people's lives, not hurt them. Especially children. And besides, I represent the gods and goddesses of creation. Do you think I would actually be allowed to harm a child under those conditions? Fuck no. Believe me, the gods have ways worse than death. And let's just leave it at that. All right? A lot worse than death. Since you are a poly and always wanted 2 or more wives, have you ever been with 2 women at the same time? No, I have not, actually. No, I have not. I can honestly say I've never been with 2 women at one time. I have not. It would be kind of neat. It'd be fun. But no, I have not. We do not believe in your gods of creation. Well, what do you want me to say? You want to believe in false deities, or you want to believe that science is going to save your ass when science can't even get their shit right? Yeah, okay. Whatever. It's a free country. You're free to believe what you want. Well, set me loose, set me free. I'm the young, running free. A little bit better than you used to be, 'cause I'm alive. Yes, exactly. I punish evil. Because why, class? Evil must be punished. That's right. So it makes no sense for me to be out punishing evil and doing evil at the same time, now does it? Would you be willing to be a house husband? And do you think Jason could be? I have no idea. I have no idea. I can be a house husband to a loving woman, yes. No, free country. The USA, are you kidding? No, well, you're correct. The USA is not a free country. You're right. However, it can be a free country again It just depends on the will of the American people to get off their ass and fight for it. But it can be a free country again. See, if it was up to me and I had the control and the power to do so, I would have every American calling their congressman and their senator every fucking day until they repeal the acts of 1871 through 1878 and the Act of 1913. And they would not stop. It would be day after day after day. Have you repealed these acts of attrition yet? No, we have not. All right. Then you call them the next day. Have you repealed them yet? No. And you keep calling and keep calling and keep calling and keep calling. And if everybody in America would call these bastards and tell them to repeal this unconstitutional bullshit that we got out there, things would change overnight. We would suddenly be a republic again. Wow, what a concept. That'd be awesome. And as a republic, we wouldn't have these elites controlling every fucking thing we did. We would be in control.
I'm going to skip up here a little bit, folks.
Will the Undertaker get some stuff? Yeah, dumpster diving, folks, is highly illegal. Let's be abundantly clear. We're joking here, folks. We are joking. Okay, dumpster diving is highly illegal. If you get caught, you go to jail for years, literally years. Okay, so do not do dumpster diving, folks. Because if you get caught, it's your ass. Don't do it. Okay? I don't want anybody going to jail because of something I said or something I did. So understand that we're joking here, folks. We're not serious. We're not serious about dumpster diving. We are kidding. Because if you get caught, it's your ass. So don't do that. Are the gods powerful enough? No, God. Okay. All right. I've said this before. I'll say it again. The gods will not go against your free will. Let me say it again. The gods will not go against your free will. A third time. The gods will not go against your free will. If John wants to be a bisexual, a homosexual, a lesbian, a fucking pygmy, that's up to John. It is his free will. Okay? It is his free will. And the gods will not go against his free will. This is why they wouldn't intervene years ago when Christianity was killing my ass over and over again. I said, why the fuck did you save my ass? I said, we couldn't. You were hooked on Christianity. We had to wait until you got away from Christianity. Then we could jump in and help. They will not go against your free will. If you believe that Christianity is where you need to be, they will not go against that shit. They will not. They will let Christianity literally walk you off a fucking cliff. Because they will not go against your free will. I told you, these are the real fucking deal, guys. These are not a bunch of made up gods made in our image and shit. These are the real deal. They will not go against your free will. They will not fuck with you. They will not yell at you. They will not scream at you. They will not fucking boil you in oil or put you in a pit of fire and ice. Okay, they won't do that shit because they're the real deal. Now, likewise, though, they're perfectly happy to sit there and let you walk right off a cliff without a parachute, too, because they won't go against your free will. You have to make a choice. You have to choose to pull yourself out of that morass that you're in. And then they will help you. Now, in my case, the morass that I'm currently in, because I know somebody's going to mention it, is not of my choosing. I am in this rough patch because they told me, hey, Bon, you're going to go through a rough patch. And so is the United States. It's going to go through a rough patch. Now, America apparently has already went through the rough patch. That was the Biden administration. And now, hopefully, America's coming out of the rough patch with the Trump administration. That's my line of thinking. Could I be wrong? Yes, I could. But that's my line of thinking on it. But in any event, the United States went through a rough patch. I'm going through a rough patch. And then once those rough patches are done, then and only then will the restoration begin. Now what? Get back there and lay down. I think I need to fix me another sandwich, don't I? I need to fix me another sandwich. That sandwich didn't fill me up. You think I should get back with Mouse? How many people think I should get back with Mouse? If you want me to get back with Mouse, put a 1 in the fucking comment section. Exactly, Lono69. She is not Mouse anymore. The woman I married does not exist. That's correct. Someone's actually paying attention. Holy fuck. I can't believe it. Somebody's actually paying attention. That's correct. Mouse does not exist. Not the Mouse I married, anyway. The Mouse I married was a big-eyed, skinny little pagan girl with big dreams that wanted to have a wonderful life. She's not a mouse, she's a weasel. Well, she kind of is a weasel now, isn't she? Because she's kind of dissing me at every turn, isn't she? I mean, go watch Darren's live shows. She's dissing me at every opportunity, isn't she? So I guess she is kind of a weasel now, huh? Do I think there's a reason why I'm going through the rough patch? Oh, fuck yeah. There's obviously a reason. My personal opinion on it is so that everything can be put into place so that if and when I do meet my soulmate, that everything's all copacetic, right? Everything will be copacetic when it's all said and done. She just exists, just a bit retarded. Well, the woman that I married does not exist, okay? She was destroyed and went to a mental institution, all right? The woman I married was destroyed and replaced with 5 personalities. You can go read about them on her Facebook page. One personality is a police officer. One personality is a college student with a master's degree. Another one is a registered nurse. What's the rest of them? Fuck, I'm trying to think of the rest of them. Sharpie, I'm trying to think over here. Can't remember the rest of them. Anyway, there's 5 different personalities. And none of them is the one that I originally married, sadly. It is time for you to be, she was dead for a week, pretty much.
At Pacific Northwest, Jess donated $20 through Super Chat. Sorry, Vaughn. You should answer when I call.
Wow, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And, yeah, just pick up the phone, Vaughn. That's what you get.
Something like that. Rigor mortis and whoa, she was? Really? Andrea does? Andrea was dead? I don't remember that. Maybe she was. I don't remember. It is to allow you to atone for your past crimes and be purified. What past crimes? Original sin does not exist, bro. Original sin is a liar. So he says, yeah. Dead for about a week. Well, okay. I wasn't aware of that, but okay. If you say so. I wasn't aware. Yeah, look at it. Everybody's posting on number 1. Okay, well, everybody's posting number 1, so they want me to get back with Andrea. Well, there's a slight problem. Andrea does not exist, number 1. And number 2, Andrea's been brainwashed into hating me anyway. So that pretty much ends the debate, right? She's been brainwashed into hating me. Go watch Darren's live show. These trolls have totally turned her against her own husband. I mean, they did get her to leave the home, didn't they? Yeah, they did. They got her to leave her own husband and leave her home and leave her kids and leave everything that she knew. Okay? Somebody doesn't do that unless they're brainwashed, right? Yeah. Nobody does that unless they're brainwashed. Period. Anywho, yeah, we have been going for quite a while, haven't we? 8:20, damn. That's a long time. Think I should quit, guys, or think we should keep going? Huh? Should we keep going and see if Solar comes back or whatever he's doing? Or do you think I should quit at the 9th hour and go play video games? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, man?
Folks, we're going to skip ahead a little bit.
Tell me something good. I wouldn't want to make damn sure that who I'm teaching is their heart and their mind are in the right place 100% of the time, not 90% of the time, 100% of the time. In mud, because I will call the goddamn county mounties. But who did they pick? Oh, they picked me.
Okay.
So now what does that tell you? Think about that for a minute. What does that tell you? That tells you that there wasn't anyone else on earth that they could truly look at and say they trusted implicitly. That's number one.
He gets mad at me
Number
again.
two, they obviously had a problem finding somebody that was pure of heart. And number three, they couldn't find somebody that would be willing to go through hell itself and come out on the other side, like me. That's scary. That's scary, man. That should scare the shit out of you. You know, I always hope the best for humanity, but then I stop and think about all the people that could have been picked and were not, because for whatever reason, they didn't make the cut, man. Sorry, they didn't make the fucking cut. You know, so you got to sit back and you got to think about that for a minute. You know, and it's a gut punch. I know it's a fucking gut punch, but you got to sit and you got to think about it, because it's true. God damn it, it's true. Ain't no way of getting around it. They didn't pick anybody else. They picked me, and they picked me for a reason. You can bet on it. So here I am. You know. You know. How much would you charge? I don't even know if it's about charging necessarily, although I would need the money. But I don't know if it's necessarily about charging. It would just be like I said, you've got to have your fucking shit together. Absolutely no doubt, absolutely no fear, absolutely no darkness in you at all. None, zero. It's got to be all gone. I mean, look, okay, for example, let's take the Doctor Strange movie. All right, let's take the Doctor Strange movie. What did Doctor Strange find out near the end? Oh, the guy that was there before him ended up having darkness in him, didn't he? Remember that near the end of the Doctor Strange movie? They found out that the guy before him, what was his name, Mobius or something? He ended up having darkness in him. And because he had darkness in him, he turned on everybody, didn't he? So you can't have no darkness. You can't have one shred of doubt, one shred of disbelief, unbelief, whatever. You got to be 100% committed to this shit. And so can you give an example when you put everybody else first over you? Oh my God, dude, are you kidding? Thousands and thousands of computer mods given out for free, costing upwards of millions, maybe even billions of dollars, all for free. And then there's all the times that I volunteered in soup kitchens, halfway houses, and shit like that. There's all the times when I fought against demons and evil spirits on behalf of other people. They didn't even know it was happening. They had no idea they were even in danger. But I did it because it was the right thing to do. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of fucking darkness out there. You damn right there is. There's a lot of fucking darkness out there. Well, you can get cocaine taken away from you. That can be removed. The cocaine shit can be removed. Vaughn, is it true your oldest is pregnant? No, that's false. That's a bunch of YouTube terrorists.
Here we go, folks. Here we go. Here's the rage.
She's only 15. She better not be pregnant. She better not be pregnant at 15, because somebody's going to jail if she's pregnant at 15. Saint Vonhelton. I wish I was worthy of that name. I wish I was worthy of being called a saint, but I'm not. There's your humility right there. There's your humbleness right there. Because I'm all the time saying that I'm not where I need to be.
So is it humble to point out that you're humble? There seems to be a weird kind of loop going on there. It's kind of circular.
That I could be better, that there is something better I could do. Because there is. There's always something better I could do. There's always some way that I could have improved things and fixed things. But we'll see. We'll see how that shit works, huh? We'll see how that shit works. Hopefully everything will work out. That's what you gotta believe, man. You gotta believe that everything will work out. She's gonna be interviewed. She is not pregnant, dude. She's 15. She's 15. Mouse would never have you. You mean the brainwashed mouse that exists today? Yes, the brainwashed mouse that exists today probably doesn't want me. You're right. But the mouse that exists today is not the mouse I married now, is it? A vow of poverty is noble but not realistic. You have to have money to live in this world. How am I going to survive? How am I going to eat? How am I going to sleep? You know, let's be realistic, folks. Who's going to interview Mouse? Who's going to do the interview, Sandy Lee? Who's interviewing Mouse? Or interviewing my daughter? Because my daughter is a minor. Keep that in mind, folks. My daughter is only 15 years old. Who is interviewing my daughter? Because if Secular interviews my daughter, he can go to jail. Because I'll call them county mounties the fucking second that he does so. And you can bet your ass on that. She is a minor.
County mountie, folks.
Ain't nobody better be interviewed than my daughter. For nothing. Unless maybe it's recital class or some shit. I don't mind her being interviewed for that. Because that's school. But you trolls stay the fuck away from my kids. I think you've done enough. What now? Did you see another dog? Oh, God. Oh, it's another dog. What is it? What dog is it? Oh, it looks like a terrier of some kind. It's a terrier, dude. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's just somebody walking a Scottish terrier. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's just somebody walking a Irish terrier or Scottish terrier or something. Some kind of terrier, it looks like. Anyway. Okay, calm your ass down. Go lay down and get off me. You're getting heavy. Damn, dog, you're getting heavy. Get off me. Go lay down, please. Well, I'm telling you right now, she's a minor. Anybody fucks with my daughter and her a minor, I'm going to call the fucking cops if I have to call them 1,000 goddamn times a day. I'll call them a fucking 1,000 times a day until that motherfucker that does it is in jail. My daughter is a minor. All three of my kids are minors. My eldest is 15 and my other daughter and son are 14. Ain't nobody fucking with my kids from the troll division. Is that fucking clear? Is that clear as fucking mud? Because I will call the goddamn county mounties day after fucking day until they arrest your fucking ass. I will not stop. They are minors, and they are not to be fucked with by anyone. Whether I've sued someone or not is irrelevant. She seems young to be working in a mine. You know what I mean. Quit it. You know I don't mean minor as in mine worker. They don't want to interview her, Sandy Lee. They want to brainwash her. They want to turn her against her father. That's what they fucking want to do. Okay? Well, let me tell you a little fact. Brainwashing kids is a crime. Yes, even in fucking Canada. You don't brainwash kids. You don't fucking manipulate children. That is a crime even in Canada. Are you listening to me, Ernie, you fat fuck? It's a crime in Canada to manipulate children. You do an interview with my kids, you're going to fucking jail, Ernie. Don't do it, motherfucker. Don't be stupid, because I'll fucking call the Canadian Mounties every fucking day until your ass is in jail. Don't do it, Ernie. Don't be stupid. Don't be fucking stupid, bitch, because I'll fucking call them county Mounties every day until they finally get tired of my shit and they arrest your ass.
You know, if I was a lesser person, I would do something like make a mock live stream with the title The Helton Children Interview and post it like for like a month from now, just to listen to him rage for a month about this. But I wouldn't want people to actually think that I was doing like an interview with his kids or something, but that would drive him insane the whole month, and then like just keep pushing the date out.
And the Mounties always get their man. That's right. My kids are minors. They are children. You do not fuck with kids. Do not fuck with kids. At all. Period.
Yeah, think about that,
I
folks.
will. I'll call them every goddamn day.
His oldest is pretty much the same age as what Kelly would have been. Just, you know, the girl he was going to accept nudes from. Like, and that he said she could share them in confidence because he had done it with many other people. Same age.
Hey, until they arrest his motherfucking fat ass. I'm getting sick of this shit. Yeah, long overdue. That's right.
Well, thank you, Jess, but the question is, should I, though? Because it would be pretty lulzy. It just, I don't know.
Long overdue.
What do you guys think?
Just to find out what it was really like to live with you. No, that's not their intention, Sandy Lee. That is never Secular Opinion's intentions. Their intentions are to brainwash the kids and turn them against me. That has always been the plan, by the way. Actually, the plan has been to kill them outright because of the prophecy that's over their heads, but that's another matter. Fucking over little kids? Yeah, that's serious enough for the county Mounties to get them. Oh, yes, it is. You don't fuck with kids, dude. Nowhere, no how. You don't fuck with somebody's kids. Nowhere, no how. And you can say they ain't my kids all you want, but Vonhelton blood pours through the veins of all three of them kids. And it will always be that way. There will never be any different. They will always have my blood in their veins forever. They are Vonheltons forever. They can change their name. They can take them to court and make them change their last name, but it ain't going to change the facts. Because the fact is they have Vonhelton blood in their veins, and they always will. Canada only listens to other Canadians. Well, they'll listen to me because there's 3 little kids involved. I don't care. I don't care if it's fucking Santa Claus. And if it is Santa Claus, he better be asking them what they want for Christmas and not fucking brainwashing their ass. Yeah, the trolls are just so misunderstood. They didn't really mean to destroy my entire fucking life. They didn't really try to have me killed on several occasions. No, they were just misunderstood. They were just so mistreated. That's all it was. That's all it was. Yeah, give me a break. Oh my God, fuck. Give me a break, man. The moose are very short range. Okay, that come out of left field.
People are saying Rev is live. Well, we'll see how long he stays live. Maybe we'll switch to a shanty watch. Wrap this up. This is pretty much wrapping up. But I see some ones in the chat. You guys think I should do that? I should pull that stunt on Vonhelton. Just listen to him rage. Even make it for like 2 weeks from now. The next 2 weeks of him just unfettered, waking up every day, just mad.
Right, but the foster parents ain't gonna know who these fucks are. They ain't gonna know that their purpose is to fucking brainwash the kids. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. They don't know. These foster parents ain't gonna know that these are trolls. These are haters of mine, and that their purpose is to brainwash the kids into hating their own father. As if getting them adopted out wasn't bad enough, right? You know why they're doing this fucking interview, chick, whoever you are, whatever your name is? Where'd your fucking name go? I lost your name. Where the fuck is your name? I lost your fucking name. Where the fuck is it? Where the hell did you go? Where the fuck did that go? Oh, there it is. Sandy Lee. Yeah, fuck. Goddamn. Sandy Lee. The reason that you want to know why they're doing this interview fucking thing, you want to know why they're doing it? I know why they're doing it. I know why they're doing this shit. The reason they're doing this fucking interview, so-called, is because they don't want the kids to come back and try to find their real biological father when they turn 18. See, when these kids turn 18, they have every right to seek me out and come back and be with their daddy. And these trolls don't want that. So they're going to fucking seek out these kids, get a fucking fake-ass interview, and use words, tricky words, to brainwash these kids into hating their daddy. They'll show them a bunch of fake hate videos where I'm supposedly this and I'm supposedly that. And see, the foster parents don't know no better. So they ain't going to know what's going on. Accountability of what, Wilson? What am I accountable for? I'm not accountable for jack shit. You trolls were the ones that called CPS, not me. Get the fuck out of my stream, motherfucker. You don't belong here. Get the fuck out. I ain't guilty of a goddamn thing. The only thing I'm guilty of is loving my kids. Now, granted, I should have got the fuck off the internet, I guess. But no. Oh, wait. I was off the internet for 2 years, and it didn't fucking do shit, now did it? In fact, it made you guys worse. Made you guys worse. I got off the internet for 2 years, folks. And instead of everybody calming the fuck down, the trolls got worse, started sending the FBI to my house and CIA to my house, tried to fucking, and in fact, I think when I got off the internet and then came back is when they started that CPS shit, if I recall correctly. Somebody feel free to correct me.
All right, folks, give me a 1 in the chat.
The interview will be on 129. Okay, well then I will try to find it.
129,
because whoever does
folks.
it's going to go to jail if I have anything to say about it. My kids are minors, and the trolls have no business, especially when the people realize that these same trolls is the one that got my parents killed, got me and their mommy divorced, got their mommy put in an insane asylum, got me almost killed on several occasions. Maybe we ought to tell the kids that in the fucking interview. Oh, wait, no, we're not going to bring that up, are we? We're not going to bring that up, are we?
All right, so I'm going to let the people decide. Give me a 1 in the chat if we should end here and do a quick part 3 to catch the last part of this rage. And we can move on and watch Rev. I'll close this. We'll open a shanty watch, and we'll watch Rev Live. Give me a 1 in the chat, folks. And while you're here, if you don't mind thumbsing it up, I would appreciate that. Give it a thumbs up. I'm seeing some ones. All right, folks. Thank you for joining me. We will do a part 3 to cap off this Vonhelton 5G mega stream. He is hot now. I know there's a lot of filler in the middle here, but some funny stuff. But yeah, he's hot. So we'll end it here. Give me a few minutes to change my clothes, change my outfit, so to speak, and we will do a shanty watch, folks. So please join me for that. Yeah, why are we wasting time? Let's get into it.